So there's a fly in here right now, so if you guys see me freaking out at any point during this video, it's because of that. Or because this show is legitimately good. But it's in here, man. It's mocking me, getting stronger. I don't like it. So this episode's really about Gus wanting to stay president of like the Human Appreciation Club or the Human Appreciation Society, whatever it was called. He's like the president, but his club mates aren't really into it anymore. And this new kid shows up and he's like, hey, I can do this better than you because I have more charisma. I don't understand why they get so into his ideas as opposed to Gus's ideas, because Gus actually seems to care about this stuff and the guy just wants to be popular or president or have power, whatever his deal was. I don't know. I think his name is like Bartholomew or something like that. He looks like a Bartholomew, but whatever. This guy wants the power. Gus has it? Question mark? I don't know. Why choose that club? There's only like 3 members in the Human Appreciation Society. Why would that kid zero in to Gus's position if he wants quote unquote power? It didn't really make sense. But then Gus realizes, hey, I've got a human friend, and that's better than anything this guy can bring in. Why haven't I thought of this before? And I, the viewer, am wondering, yeah, Gus, why didn't you think of that before? Why haven't you brought your club mates to meet Luce? She's banned at the school currently, but that doesn't mean they can't meet outside. And that brings in the next problem. Gus is like, hey guys, I promise you I'll bring my human friend tomorrow. First of all, he can't promise that. Also, you know she's banned, so why promise to bring her at the school? It's a very easy fix. All he had to do was say, hey guys, let's meet my human friend after school tomorrow. It's a alien creature. Humans are alien creatures on the Boiling Isles. They'd be okay meeting up after school. I would be if my friend was like, hey, Kevin, I've got access to E.T. You want to meet him? I'd be like, do I have to go anywhere? No, I wouldn't be that way. I know I said I would be, but that's not the point. I'm making a point. I just don't get it. I know I'm ranting now, but that's just because I didn't care for Gus this episode, and he really does not deserve Luce, because Luce, true to form, is just so likable in this episode. It's crazy. Like, she's so cool. Like, how much charisma she has, how excited she gets about going back to the school when Gus lies to her about, like, he says that he got the ban lifted when obviously he didn't, but she believes him because she's nice and cool, and I like how into it she gets and all the enthusiasm. And then, yeah, Gus just lies to her the whole time, makes her avoid security the whole time, and I just didn't like Gus this episode. Like, that's not cool, guy. She's being the coolest person on the Boiling Isles right now, and the guy lies to her the whole episode. But sure enough, they bump into Bartholomew, and he's like, oh wait, isn't she banned? He didn't know that. He finds a poster, but he's like, hey, she's banned, so I'm going to use this to plot, because I don't actually like humans, apparently. I just want the presidency. And that's the thing I didn't understand, right? Because, like, I thought maybe he wants the presidency, but he also cares about humans. But he doesn't, because any person who actually cared about these alien creatures would ignore the fact that she's banned and get to know her. But no, he just rats them out. Luce gets thrown in detention because of it, because Gus lied to her. And then he's like, I'm going to be the president now. I mean, I guess I just wasn't happy. I don't know. I blame Gus for all of that. Bartholomew's a jerk, obviously, and kind of a sad guy, too, because he's like, all I want is power, but I chose the club that only 3 people are in. I don't know if that's a good turnout for clubs in this school, but all right, whatever. On the other side of the episode, though, you have Ida actually wanting to get Luce into that school, because although she hates that place, she realizes that, like, yeah, she's not really doing anything to teach Luce magic, so maybe she'll have better luck there if she attends the school. I don't really think that's going to be true, because unless the teachers there know rune magic, I don't see how they're going to teach Luce anything, right? Everyone else on this planet has the magic sack. Luce still doesn't have the magic sack inside of her body. So I don't really know how she's going to learn there, but I mean, it's more professional than Ida's training, so I'll give him that at the very least. So she goes, she talks to the principal, and he's like, well, I like that idea, actually. We could use a foreign exchange student from another planet because that is very exciting. Points to him for realizing that. But he's still holding a grudge for all the pranks that Ida pulled when she was a student there. And he's like, all right, well, you got to fix all the pranks that are still here. So he makes her like clean up a bunch of tagging and get the ghosts out of the girls' locker room or something. And later on in the episode, they show you like a montage of what Ida was like at the school. Or maybe I'll put some of them here. I don't know yet. They show you like a montage, and I guess Ida's a natural orange hen. I was gonna say redhead, but it's not really red. It's very much like a bright orange, kind of blondish. I don't know. And that also brings up the question whether or not that's the fact that her hair is gray now is because of the curse or because she's just that much older. They haven't really said how old Ida is. They've called her old in the past, but they haven't. I just saw the fly. Sorry. The point is, I don't know if Ida's hair color is because of like her age or because of the curse, and I guess we'll see. But Gus, finally doing the right thing, decides to save Luz from detention, and it turns out to be like this giant gaping hole thing where they like brainwash kids. I don't really know, but he uses shadow clone jutsu to get them out of there. And then as soon as they get out of there, they like bump into Ida and the principal, and Ida's like, hey, I got you into the school, be happy. And the principal was like, wait, did you guys just destroy my detention room? And then Gus is like, finally doing the right thing again. No, it wasn't Luz's fault, it was on me because I lied, and don't expel her again. But he doesn't. So the principal's like, all right, fair enough. I get that this is your fault, Gus. You're no longer the president. He gives the presidency to Bartholomew, so I guess Bartholomew gets his win. And he says that Luz can enroll the next semester, which is cool, but I'm not entirely sure if she could still go to school there anyways. I know she's accepted now, but the next semester, when does that start? Like, she only has like 2 months on the Boiling Isles, right? Because her mom back on Earth thinks that she's at summer camp. So if the next semester starts like in a month and a half from now, how much will she really learn? I don't really know. I'm interested to see how exactly the schedule works. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but whatever. But yeah, the episode ends with them just being, all right, all's well that ends well. Let's not think about that horror pit we just made our escape from. And yeah, that's how the episode ends. Luz and Ida look through Ida's permanent record and they see pictures and like it's a cool little montage. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was just a great episode. I guess Luz might be in the school moving forward. I don't really know how they're going to do that. But you know what? I'm excited to find out. Ugh. All right, I'm going to talk like that from now on, I guess, too. Also, one more thing before I go. I could legitimately see Luz kick monsters all day. Every time she did it, it was so funny to me. And yeah, man, bring the energy, show. I'm enjoying it. Owl House, moving forward. Thanks for watching, guys. That's all I have to say. Like and subscribe if you want. You don't have to. I won't make you. This episode was kind of just me screaming into the microphone, so I can see why you wouldn't. Anyways, be safe, guys. Don't lie to your friends, especially if they're as cool as Luz. They really don't deserve it, and you really don't deserve them if you do.